loves, it's your girl Mariela, and today's video is going to be a tutorial, and this is perfect for the fall. I wanted to do a tutorial using this beautiful palette that my friend OP gave me, and if you guys want to see the video, I will link it down below. This one is the first one that I said. This to me screams like fall. Just the colors itself, I mean, perfect, gorgeous, especially this color right here. It's like a really matte brick orangey color. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm really bad at it, but I loved this color, and I was like, I have got to put this on my lid and I'll come up with something that's going to like look even more amazing. So I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you want to see how I came up with this look, just keep on watching. So first we're gonna start by priming our eyes, and this is e.l.f. We're gonna go onto the shadows, and we will use the Wet n Wild Fergie Center Stage collection, and we're gonna start first with this light like champagne color, and we're gonna apply this on our brow bone by using this flat brush. This one is actually from my Naked palette. This eyeshadow is actually not as pigmented as I want it to be actually, but I'm still gonna put this all over the lid and on my brow bone. We're going to follow this by adding this very matte brown eyeshadow, and we're going to apply this right on the crease. You can feel this boom right here, like I can just feel it with my finger or with my nail, whatever, but you can just feel that. I will use another flat brush. I'm going to start this on my outer corner and working inwards. And you see that I'm actually taking a little bit outside, and then I'm gonna turn the brush and I'm gonna start like buffing it in. On to the next shade would be this really beautiful matte like orangey brick eyeshadow, and it's really pigmented, so I have to use another flat brush, and we're gonna dip it in and apply it on your lid on a patting motion. Look how pretty that looks already. It's so pretty. Remember that I put this brown matte eyeshadow on my crease. I'm also going to add this shimmery light brownish copperish color with a fluffy brush, and I'm actually gonna put this right above where I put my matte crease shadow, and I like to blend them too so there's no harsh line. I'm actually gonna go back again a teeny little bit because I felt like I lost a little bit of the crease shadow. Next we're going to use a liquid eyeliner, and this one is by NYX, and we're going to wing our eyes. I like to in the beginning start right in the middle and make it thicker and bring it outwards. And form like a little triangle and connect it. Next I'm going to use this dark chocolate shimmery eyeshadow. I'm just going to dip it in there. You see where I cut my crease right here? I'm going to use this dark color, and I'm going to focus on the tail of my wing, and I'm going to pat it because I actually want to intensify the color right here on the outer corner. But I'm gonna bring this all the way in. And using the other brush that I use for the matte brown eyeshadow, just start like slowly buffing it in there. And I'm gonna go back again with the brown matte eyeshadow and just kind of like bring both together. Now it looks like it's a lot, so I'm gonna use a fluffy brush and just blend everything. And I'm gonna go back again with this gold brownish shimmery eyeshadow above the crease Next, we're going to go back to the brow bone and just really highlight it a little bit more. I'm not really too crazy about this color right here. I'm gonna use another Wet n Wild palette. I mean, you can use any champagne eyeshadow that you have, but this one is from a limited edition, and it's this color right here. We're gonna go back again with the same orange matte eyeshadow that we put on our lid. We'll use the same brush that I use, and I'm gonna put this on my lower lash line. Okay, and then we're gonna go back with the same brown shimmery eyeshadow that we used, and we will use also the same brush, which was this angle brush, and go back there again and go right on top of that orange. Now you can use any black pencil that you have. Make sure you line your tight line. I will use a brown eye pencil on my waterline. Then we're gonna use some mascara. Don't forget to apply mascara on your top and bottom wash. I will use some falsies, and this is actually up to you, but I'm going to use my Ardell 102 DEMI. Now you do want to go back again with your liquid eyeliner and just make sure that you hide any glue and the band. The next step would be your face. I already put some foundation. I'm gonna add some concealer, and I know this concealer that I'm gonna use are not, you know, drugstore, so I apologize about that. This is by Milani H Rebel. I will leave all the information down below, so don't worry if you missed anything. I will list everything for you guys. In case you erased the orange eyeshadow that was right here, you can always go back, which actually I'm going to do that because I kind of went a little bit too much on that area. I really want the smoky look, and I don't want that orange. And I want to go back again with a brown shimmery shadow and really smoke it out. Next would be contouring, and I'm going to use my little travel size Hoolah and just contour on the hollows of my cheeks, also on my forehead. Now for blush, I'm gonna use another Wet n Wild product. This one is Mellow Wine, and it's almost like a peachy pinkish color, and this is my It Cosmetic blush, which I love. And I'm gonna put it right here and combine it with my Hoolah bronzer. So then I like to set my concealer with the banana powder, which I'm very new at this. I also like to use my beauty blender and set my concealer and also this area right in the middle, because I tend to get really oily, like it's crazy. Down the bridge of my nose, anywhere where I actually want to highlight. Okay, so now for lips, I'm gonna use more Wet n Wild products. I'm gonna line my lips with a Jordana lip liner, which it almost matches my lip color. I'm gonna use this really old Wet n Wild lipstick that I have. It's a 902C, and this is the color. And I like to sometimes tap it like that. This is what works for me, but you don't have to do that. And then we're gonna add a little bit of gloss, and this is the NYX Butter Gloss in like a nudie color. And of course you want to add setting powder, the one that I'm currently using right now, which I'm not so crazy about it, but is my Neutrogena Shine Control Powder. I have very oily skin, and this unfortunately doesn't last for too long. So this is the final look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up if you like Wet n Wild, and if you like the Fergie line, which I am totally obsessed with anything that has to do with Wet n Wild, and that includes the Fergie collection. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah! Besitos. Bye.